Hello and welcome back to the Tea with Honey podcast. Hey there, Mandi.
Hi, Teddy. How you doing today?
Hi. I'm good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I love
We
to
were
hear
just
that.
chit-chatting about before this. Like I was like, shoot, we should have been recording. I was telling Mandi that I got this new little like white noise machine for travel because I'm going on a work trip this weekend and I've really been loving my Hatch alarm clock. And so I bought this. It's called the Hatch Rest Go, but it's for infants. It's for babies. And but I was like, you know what? I don't care. I'm a 30-year-old grown woman. I like white noise too. And especially if I'm in like a hotel room and like a bed that's uncomfy, having a familiar noise sounds fantastic.
Totally. I think white noise is white noise. Like, I think you're going to be fine. The one you bought, I just looked it up. It definitely looks like geared towards a child, but that's okay. That's all right.
No, it's definitely geared towards children. I bought it.
Is.
It says it's got 10 sounds that I can do. White noise, ocean, rain, water, wind, dryer, fan, all of those very adult, applicable for anyone, right? And then we've got rockabye, heartbeat, and hush. We'll probably never end up on those. It's definitely for babies, but I think it's perfect for travel. And so I'm going with it. I had a lot of people being like, you should just use your phone. Like you can just use your phone. It doesn't
It's not the same. It
doesn't hit the same.
When I travel, like for example, when I stay with you, I turn it on my phone. I have like a loopable, it's like an 8-hour, no fade, loopable white noise song that plays.
Is it a song like on your like Apple Music or is it a
Apple
YouTube
Music,
video?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
It's on Apple Music and I have it in my library. The worst is when I'm like driving, shuffling songs and that comes on out of the blue because if I hear white noise, like I want to sleep.
Yeah.
I feel like I wrecked myself though, and I don't know if I'll ever be able to sleep again without noise or like in silence. It's so awkward. It's so uncomfortable.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, especially if you're not alone, listening to someone else breathe.
Torture.
It's just like, I don't want to breathe too loud. The thought of like hearing, like, you know, when you're moving around and just skin moving on like the sheets.
Yeah.
I don't want to make noise and disturb anyone. So,
I used to think so. Mr. Teddy, I don't care. Like I'll breathe like a monster. I don't care what I sound like with him, like whatever. But you and I have slept together a lot of like we've shared a bed like many countless times. Yeah. And I remember like so many times sharing a bed with you, especially when we were doing our like studies abroad and when we were traveling all the time. Like it was just if people were sharing beds, it was we are sharing a bed. Like we just knew we were, which was fine. Like I think we always shared a bed very nicely. Like it was never an issue. We never had like we weren't like stealing blankets. Like we were good about I think our space.
We're a good mesh in that situation.
We were. Yes. However, I always remember just laying in bed and being like, stop breathing so loud. Stop breathing so loud. And I would like, because I didn't want to irritate you or keep you up. And so in my head, I would be like, quiet, breathe quieter. Breathe quieter. And I would like sit there and focus on trying to breathe quieter so I didn't upset you while I was like trying to fall asleep. And so I feel like valid. I feel like I would be that way with anyone except for my husband.
Yeah, very true. I think that way about myself because I am bothered by noises like that. And if my husband's breathing really loud, I will tell him to stop. And he's like, you just told me to stop breathing. And I'm like, oh, you know what I mean. Quiet down.
Well,
like,
and
hush.
You know what? Like when we were living together and when we were traveling together, you didn't have a husband and you didn't really have a boyfriend. So we were like, I was that person that you were around constantly. And like, we were that for each other where it was like, if we were annoyed at someone, it was each other. Correct. And not in like a bad way, in like the most loving way. but we were like each other's partner, where like the little things annoyed each other. But that, I mean, like in a very normal, loving way.
And you'd say, like, we could say it and not like hurt each other's feelings. So I know the sound of chewing for me is like awful. And so I know I came at you many times about that. And like, I will say that to anyone. Like if I'm eating in a quiet room and someone is chewing and I'm in like any bit of an off mood, don't talk to me. Like you will get called out.
Yes. I feel like now though, if I'm chewing, and I notice this about you, if I'm chewing and it is bothering you, you won't say anything, but you will pick up food and start eating so that you hear yourself chew and you don't have to hear me chew.
Yes. 100%.
Like if I'm like snacking on like, if I have like chips or candy or something and I'm eating and you're not, and I can, and like you have to hear me chew, you'll start eating so that you don't have to hear me chew.
Yes. I have these weird things about me. And that's definitely one of them, you know?
That is such a common one though.
Totally.
That is
the sound of chewing. I know a lot of people are bothered by that. It also reminds me of like mint. If someone is chewing mint gum, I cannot stand the smell of mint unless it's like on my own breath. And so if someone else is eating a mint or chewing mint gum in my
or has just like
vicinity,
recently brushed their teeth in your vicinity,
correct, then I absolutely have to have a mint. Otherwise I will get grossed out. So I need to know it's like myself that I'm smelling and not someone else because it'll gross me out.
Mint has always been a confusing one for me because usually that's associated with like a clean mouth, you know?
Right.
And like something fresh, but no judgment.
I don't know why. And I mean, don't get me wrong. I love like mint chocolate chip ice cream. So maybe it's a thing where I love anything like mint Oreo, mint chocolate chip. But when it's not like a delectable dessert, it's disgusting. So I'm wondering if like my brain associates it that way and like it can only be a dessert. Which reminds me, McDonald's has it's a mint. What's their
Shamrock Shake?
The Shamrock Shake. That's mint, right?
Yes.
They're doing an Oreo version of it. So they have the Oreo Shamrock Shake and an Oreo Shamrock McFlurry. And they're amazing. I had the shake version this weekend. I meant to get the McFlurry, but I got the shake and it was so good. But the picture of the McFlurry is just unbelievable. The amount of Oreos in there, it looks so good. So I need to get that.
Think, if I'm not mistaken, I think they did the Oreo mint shake last year. I don't think that's new. Yeah, I think they did that last year, maybe the past couple of years, but I do think the McFlurry is new.
Well,
I'm a huge Shamrock Shake fan. I didn't know they were back. That's exciting.
They are back. My one thing about them is like when I go to get a McFlurry, their ice cream machine, it doesn't work the way I want it to because, you know, you always get the good stuff up top. The first like 5 bites are good. And then anything past that, it's just vanilla ice cream, you know, and I can't stand that. So
it doesn't like stir it enough.
Right. And even the mint stuff that they add in doesn't go to the bottom. So every time I get a McFlurry, I always ask for like extra Oreo and like to the bottom. Like, can you add some in first and then some? And I'll be specific about that because otherwise I don't want it. You know?
Can I be so honest? I don't know. I don't think I've gotten like a McFlurry from McDonald's since I was in like elementary school.
Really?
No. Like
Are you serious?
100% serious. Like I don't know. I don't even think of McDonald's for like desserts.
Wow.
Ever.
McFlurries are great. Like McDonald's has really good soft serve ice cream and like, this is a weird thing about my husband. His favorite dessert is like a vanilla soft serve on a kiddie cone. Like, it's so boring of him and it's so weird. So
no sprinkles.
No, he just wants like the kiddie cone, the little kiddie sugar cone with vanilla ice cream. Not even
he's
twist.
A simple man.
He really is. So like, yes. So we will go get that from McDonald's and I'll get a McFlurry. They just like have to be up to par. And so if he's ordering, I'm like, give me extra Oreo. He's like, I'm not ordering you extra Oreo. So I have to yell across him in the car for extra.
Can I tell you what happened to me the other day?
Yeah.
we were running some errands out in town, and Mr. Teddy was like, "Ooh, can we pop into Taco Bell?" It was like 2:30 or 3 o'clock, and we hadn't eaten lunch yet. And I was like, "Yeah, sure." So we pull into Taco Bell to order, and he hates having to order for me, right? So anytime we are getting something in the drive-thru, he always says, "You order for yourself." Like, so I'll lean over him.
Yep.
Order for myself. And then they'll say, "Anything else for you?" And he'll go, "Yep. Could we also get the number da 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 da?" And he'll order for himself.
Okay.
So almost every time, like, he does not order for me ever. And I'm fine with it because I usually am like specific with like, could I, exchange the fries for cheese curds and get a side of ranch? And, like I'm always way more complicated than I need to be. But I lean over and I order my dipping burritos from Taco Bell. And the lady comes back, "Ma'am, are you the driver of the vehicle?" And I said, "No." And she said, "Could you please have the driver order?"
What?
Yes. Seriously. And I was like, So then Mr. Teddy was like, "What did you just want? What did you even order?" It was the most awkward interaction. And then he ordered for me, and it was like, it was what it was. But I have never had that happen to me before. And it was like kind of weird.
Why does it matter?
I don't know.
Why does that matter?
I don't know. Like, for me, it's like, could she not hear me? But she heard me like say, "No, I'm not the driver." So
I would have, like, if we would have pulled up, I would have been like, "What was that about?"
And seriously? That's like, that has happened so many times at that same Taco Bell. So I don't know. I was like, no.
No, I'm not. What do you mean?
Tail between my legs, like, no.
I'm honestly baffled. I think next time I come to town, I want to go with you there, and I want to sit in the passenger seat
and try to order
and like go back at her and be like, why?
I know. I don't know if it'll be the same person, but like, okay, well,
what's that thing where you get out of the car really fast and swap seats?
Oh, yeah.
The fire drill or whatever. We can do a fire drill, and I'll order quick if we get any like sass about it. Be like, well, now I am. So
it was so weird. I know. I was like, no, what? Well, I like had no clue what was going on.
That's so odd. I listened to this. I wanted Starbucks on Sunday, and so same thing. I sent my husband to go get it, and he will not order for me when it comes to Starbucks. Like, he is embarrassed to order at Starbucks for some reason. He was like, I sent him my order, and I was like, "Okay, can you go pick this up? Here's what I want." Like, just literally read exactly what I sent you, and they will.
Is it a complicated order?
It's not. Let me pull it up. So this is what I've been getting like religiously. And when I started ordering it, I will say I was a little embarrassed at first. However, it's not that bad. I can't even find it. It's a iced blonde brown sugar latte.
Shaken espresso?
No, just a brown sugar latte. Oh, with 2 pumps of white mocha syrup. That's not bad, right?
No, that's not bad.
That's not bad.
An iced blonde.
Oh, here it is. Grande iced blonde brown sugar latte with 2 pumps of white mocha syrup. I mean, it's like mildly.
I mean, it's long, but it's doable. It's not like, yeah.
I texted that and then said, "Just read that and they'll know." And he came in to my room and goes, "No. Can you place an order on the app to the grocery store and I'll just go walk in and pick it up?" I was like, "Seriously? You're going to get out of the car because you don't want to say it?" I was like, "Really? You want to go to a different one? There's a drive-through right here." And so he made me place an order on my phone so he could like avoid speaking that sentence. So
men are weird.
Men are really weird. I was like, they do this every day. Like, that's their, like, they probably get things that are 10 times longer than that.
Yeah.
But I tried Starbucks has their like Valentine's menu out, and I got the like hazelnut cookie crumble.
Oh yeah.
Cold brew. Not good. I did not like it. Mm-mm. It's very bitter.
Somebody mentioned it the other day, and I was like, "Oh, I didn't know that was a thing. I think I want to try it," but interesting.
It's just bitter. Like, it's not as sweet as the sugar cookie one that we loved or
Dang.
the others. It's just very like, whatever. You know, I would not get it again. But this brown sugar one with the white mocha, it's really, really good. That's been my go-to. So I would recommend.
I need to get back on my cold brew train. I was making them for a while. I haven't made them in a while.
You were. And I remember you were making it, and then you got me into making it too. Mm-hmm. I haven't made it at all. I haven't even made myself a coffee in forever. I've just been going to Starbucks.
You should, to save yourself money.
I know. So,
because like, how often do you go to Starbucks? Like almost every day.
Listen, it's the start of February, so I went through my January expenses because I'm trying to do a really good job, and I did great. I met all my spending goals. Like, I did really well. And I looked at my husband after I went through it, and I said, I really like Starbucks. And he was like, yeah, I see that. I see that you really like it. And I mean, I go like 3 or 4 times a week. And
okay, so not every day,
but here's the thing. The problem is it's not just me. I have my daughter in the back seat, and if I go to Starbucks, she wants a chocolate croissant or a cake pop or something. And so if she's there, it becomes an $11 ordeal every time. Yeah. And when you have the Starbucks app, that's how I pay, because then I rack up the stars. You can only reload it either $10 or $15. So I have to do like
not enough.
Exactly. So it's like I just have to reload it every single day. And there's not like a $5 option if I'm there by myself. So I was like, you know what? I didn't buy any Tamagotchis. I didn't
not in the entire month of January.
I did not.
Wow.
Okay, I lied. Oh. I pre-ordered. Well, in a way, I pre-ordered some. Okay. But they don't come out for a couple months, and so I'm not going to be charged. So does it count?
No.
I don't think so. I don't have to pay for it this month.
They'll count in the month that they get charged, because you can still cancel the pre-order.
That's March's problem. That's not this problem.
Yeah.
But then I looked at my husband and I was like, our daughter's not going to be young forever. I'm not going to have her in the back seat begging me for a chocolate croissant my whole life. I got to give the girl what she wants right now. And she always says, I really want a chocolate croissant. And I'm like, let's go get you a chocolate croissant, because then I know I'm getting a coffee. So it's like our ritual. So I can't say no.
Did you have a total, like how, if you're comfortable sharing, like how much did you spend in the month of January?
On Starbucks.
If it was like $11 per trip, that would be like 40. That'd be like $44 a week. What's 44 times 4?
I don't know. I need a calculator. I can't get a calculator up on my phone. 44 times 4. That's like 200. I would probably like $200. Somewhere between like $150 and $200 I spend on Starbucks
each month.
And that's like not to mention I love Dunkin', and like Dunkin' was still on there. I'm a coffee person. I need my caffeine, and I prefer someone else to make it for me.
I get that. I definitely prefer it too. For me, I think what amazes me with you and your coffee is not like, it's not like, I agree. Like, I went to the grocery store this week and I didn't have a water or anything in the car, and I was like kind of thirsty, and I was like, I can't make it through this grocery store without getting something to drink. Like, I am really thirsty. So I went to Starbucks and got myself a refresher. And like, I'll occasionally do that. I think I got Starbucks this week for the first time since you were in town. When you were in town, we got Starbucks quite a bit, but I haven't gotten one since I think you were in town. So yeah. So I like basically the whole month of January, I don't think I went really. And that's so normal for me. Like, I'm not a big, I don't know. I don't get it out a lot. But all that to say, what impresses me so much is that you leave the house to do it. I don't leave the house. Like, there is not a chance I could be bothered to put a real outfit on and shoes and lock my door and get in my car to go to Starbucks. Listen, when I could just make a coffee in my kitchen.
Absolutely. Here's our routine. Our routine during the week is I take my daughter to the gym with me in the morning, and more on this in a minute. because I'm not always working out, but we go to the gym because it's 2 hours of free, like, childcare, essentially, where she can play with other kids. There's toys, there's children her age, there's other adults she can mingle with and get comfortable with. And so it's a break for me. But then I've made this terrible habit of, on our way back from the gym, like around noonish, we drive through Starbucks every time. So she is now associating the time we spend at the gym is followed by a chocolate croissant. And I mean, on a day that we don't go to the gym, they see me at my worst. Like, these people have seen me, like, roll out of bed, drive through. I mean, I'm wearing slippers, I'm wearing pajamas essentially, but you know what? They've got my back. I love my Starbucks people. And, like, I roll through, I say hi, I know them now. And, you know, they gave my daughter a pup cup for some reason last week and she loved it. I was like, I mean, yeah, sure, she'll take a pup cup if you want. But I don't know. They're great. It's just part of my routine at this point, you know? And
I get it.
I think part of it, when I was working, my building, like, when you walked in the doors, the first thing was a Starbucks. And so it's like, on the way to the office, I was like, I got my big girl pants on today and I'm going to work. I deserve a treat. Like, I deserve a good coffee.
Yeah.
And it's just my special treat, you know? And I told my husband, you buy yourself lunch every day. Consider this my lunch. You know?
Does he, like, really?
And so I've been trying to help him pack more lunches, but, like, he doesn't, like, today, he brought a bag of tortilla chips and a whole bag of shredded cheese. And he goes, oh, I'll just microwave myself a plate of nachos at work. I was like, you can't, what? And then he comes home super cranky and starving. And I'm like, well, yeah, pack a real lunch.
Chips and cheese.
Right. So today he literally took our whole bag of, like, shredded cheese and threw it in a grocery bag with this big bag of, like, Tostitos. And I was like, dude, I hate
men so much.
I do too. And I was like, don't you want anything else? I was like, can I throw in anything other than that? So I gave him, like, an orange. Right. Yeah. I'm like, dude, you're a grown man. Like, eat something.
You need
and
protein
don't come home
cranky.
Full.
Yeah.
Right. All that to say, it's either he eats that or he buys his lunch. So take your pick, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I have, okay. So this, speaking of, like, my husband, children, all of that, as you know, because I talked about this last week, I was solo parenting for a week. And then when my husband came home, we wanted to just, like, spend time with our daughter together. So we took her out for brunch on Sunday morning. I love brunch. That's my favorite meal. So going out to breakfast is, like, one of our favorite things to do. And there's this little, like, greasy spoon place in town next to the grocery store. So we can do, like, breakfast and then go to the grocery store quick. And this place is very, like, I don't want to say run down. It's just, it is what it is, right? It's like a local little divey restaurant, I guess. And I personally don't love going out to eat with my daughter, right? She's 2.5. She doesn't have good manners yet, like, in public manners. And so by the end of the meal, she is wild. I mean, sprinting up and down, like, between all the booths, laughing, yelling. And I don't want to be that parent in public who's, like, yelling at her, telling her to stop in front of everyone and, like, looking really aggressive. But I'm also not going to chase her and, like, sprint behind her. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know your stance on that, but I'm not going to run behind her. So I'm kind of standing there, like, you can tell I'm mortified watching her run and yell and disturb everyone. But the worst part was she kept running all the way to the back of the restaurant, and then she disappeared one time. And I was like, oh my God, where'd she go? All the lights turn off.
No.
One half of the restaurant goes dark. And I was like, oh no. Oh no. She found a light switch and turned off the lights in half of the restaurant. At this point, I'm like, oh my gosh. So I ran to the back of the restaurant, flipped the switch back on. And luckily, everyone's, like, older in there. They think she's cute. That might have been my most mortifying parent moment.
I'm not a parent, so I don't know. Like, my mouth is hanging open like, no. Because I feel like me at the same time, I'd be like, get your child under control. Like, why are they running around? Like, I get you not wanting to look aggressive. Totally. But then I also get the, like, get your child under control. Yes. And that's such a fine line. And like, I can't even imagine. I'm sure I would have like giggled. I'm sure I would have thought it was so funny, but I like understand. I completely do.
Like, and there's some people in there who are, I mean, like really old people who think it's the cutest thing and we're laughing. But then there were other people who, like, I would watch them look at each other, say something, and then look at us. And I just wanted to walk up to their table and be like, I can see you. I can see you look at us, and then start whispering, like, stop it. So that was really mortifying. But not only is she like a ball of energy, she doesn't have a filter on her mouth yet. So another embarrassing thing, at the gym yesterday, we're walking in and this sweet old man is sitting at a table minding his own business. She walks up to him and goes, Mama, look at that huge shirt. And I said, nothing. I literally stared at her and she goes, for that really big, heavy man. And I just grabbed her hand and we walked as fast as we could into the little childcare room.
Did he say anything? Did he look?
Didn't say a word. Nope. We were right next to him. Like there was
I
no
hope he
chance.
Didn't hear you.
Oh no, there's no chance he absolutely heard us. And I mean, mortified. And then of course today when we went again, he's sitting at the same table and I picked her up and I just shuffled on by as fast as I could. But like, man, toddlers really, really drag you through some dirt sometimes. They really do. So I'm in the thick of it to the point where I was like, you know what? I'm not working out today. I packed a whole duffel bag of shampoo, towels, shower stuff. I was like, I'm just going to have a quiet shower while she's in childcare because I can't even take a shower by myself right now without her opening the door and letting all the cold air in and wanting to just like chat while I'm showering. And like after bedtime, I have stuff to do. I can't be showering after bedtime. So like I was, you know what, this is my time. I'm going to shower.
Take advantage of the time that you have. Yeah.
Right. I don't know who I thought I was walking into the Ritz-Carlton of bathrooms. Like I go to a very below average gym and it's not nice. And I was like, why did I think this was a good idea? There's hairballs in all of the drains and the shower curtain was so stinky and moldy and like the shower's teeny tiny. And I like glamorize this idea in my head and I'm standing there like this was the worst idea I've ever had in my whole life. But like I have greasy hair now and I have to shower because I'm here.
But I mean, will you do it again?
No.
Okay.
No. It was stinky. Like I felt worse.
Walking out.
Yeah. And I mean, I tried, but the problem was, you know, the shower heads that have like really little spews of water, but they're hard. It's like high pressure, but small.
Yes.
What are those called? They hurt. They sting when they hit you, right? And so I'm like with my back facing the water and it's just pelting me and it hurts so bad. And I'm so grossed out by this whole experience. And I was hot by the end of it. So I'm like, I got to get out of here. I gotta get my hair dried. And I mean, I packed my whole bathroom basically because I was going to make this like a big everything shower.
You're going to make
my full 2 hours and like spa experience. It was awful. It was absolutely gross. But I guess like beggars can't be choosers, right? I have to, it was a win because no one was bugging me. I got to shower in peace.
You have clean hair.
It is what it is. Yeah. You know what? I feel like my hair could be cleaner. It was just a lot. So I'm in the thick of it. Oh my God. But this is the biggest milestone of my life. Preschool sign up was last week.
Oh.
So actually it was on Saturday. So I have like the light at the end of the tunnel right now because we have a full day of preschool, like multiple days a week coming up next school year. So
That's so
almost made it.
So it's what's the time in like the days of the week?
Yep. So it's 3 days a week and it's all day. So it's like 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. And that's perfect. Like 3 days a week I can handle. That's plenty of time to do stuff. And then on the days that we're home, we could do the same gym routine. So I think it'll be a good introduction. But luckily, if we want to add more days, we can. If we want to add half days, we can. So I'm thrilled. This is like
that is a huge milestone. I have a question that might be so stupid. Do you pay for preschool, or is preschool free?
No, you have to pay for it. So I have to pay for preschool.
You don't pay, like public school starts kindergarten.
I think so. That's what I don't know yet. I'm not sure how the education system works, to be completely honest with you. I don't know I don't know at what age kids go to kindergarten, or if like the government or if someone sends you a letter like, hey, enroll your kid in school. I don't know.
I don't know. I think like 3 or 4.
You think? Kindergarten?
Maybe 5. No, I don't know.
I was going to say, she's going to be 3 and she's about to start preschool.
So maybe 4? I don't know. I mean, I graduated high school when I was 17 years old. So 17 minus 12. Yeah, 5.
Oh, okay.
I would have been 4 or 5, I think, in kindergarten.
You know what? Yeah,
I think I would have been 4 starting kindergarten. I think because I started school early. Yeah.
Interesting.
I started school early, so I think I would have been 4 when I started.
Okay.
It was young.
I do have to pay for preschool, but there's so many options. So it's like so many places offer preschool. So like you can
It's not like daycare that's really hard to get into.
Oh my gosh, right. So daycare we found was so much more expensive, but preschool, it's cheaper and easier to get into. So
that's good.
I'm excited. And it's the preschool that we're doing like mom and kid preschool right now on Fridays, which that is my nightmare, but I'm doing it. I can't stand it. I'm counting down the days until it's over, but it's the same preschool she'll be going to. So like she knows her friends that'll be there. She knows the teachers, and the teachers are amazing. It's a me problem. It's a me thing why I don't like it, but it'll be good. I almost wish it was year round and not like school year, because I don't want to wait until end of August. I want it to start like tomorrow. You know, I'm ready. Yeah. I'm like, this is the biggest day of my life, essentially. Love my daughter. Don't get me wrong. But like, I love me too. And I love me time. Yeah. So
it's important not losing yourself.
Absolutely. So that was like probably the biggest and best thing that's happened to me in a long time.
That is huge. That is huge.
You know what? I had a question for you and I don't want to forget it. So I need to ask you. This is like a total pivot. In your home, do you have to clean up after your husband? Like, what's your dynamic?
Yes. Yeah, I think so.
Like pick up after him. You know what I mean?
So I'm passive aggressive. And if he is leaving stuff around the house, I throw it in a pile. Like I throw it all in a pile so that it's very clear. Here is all of your junk. Take care of it.
That's a great idea.
That's what I do. I will like throw it all on the table in like a pile, or I'll throw it on the stairs for him to like take up the stairs. But he's pretty good. I won't say he's not like a super messy person. So I am very grateful. I do have to do those like piles, like maybe once a week or every couple of weeks. I have to like. But we have like spots for things. We have like spaces, and he knows to like. I feel like we're pretty, not too much. I will say, a little bit here and there. But I am passive aggressive. I am passive aggressive with his stuff, and if I'm annoyed that he has left stuff, I will chuck it into a big pile, and that is very clear. Take care of this.
That's a great idea. That's what I need to start doing.
I need to start being more passive aggressive like you.
I need to be like that. Yeah. I'm going to start implementing that around my house. I ask because he got home 5 days ago from his trip, right? And before bed, he was tired, so he made tea. And his mug has been sitting on his nightstand. We're going on night 5 right now.
Oh.
And it's still sitting there. And I'm just refusing to put it
pick
away.
It up. You're just waiting for him to take care of it.
Waiting.
Yeah.
I just want to see how long it'll take him. So I'm on day 5 right now of this mug.
I would leave that too. Yeah.
Even though it's like next to where you sleep too, and like you see it all the time. Yeah. It's next to my closet. It's like when I make the bed, I'm like, oh, there's the mug again. And there's like a crusty tea bag in there.
Yep. I would leave it.
Okay. So I'm not terrible for doing that. So it's still there. We're on day 5 and it hasn't moved.
No, I mean, that's something. So every night before I go to bed, I can't sleep unless I have a water next to me. I have, because like I, not often, but maybe like once a week, wake up in the middle of the night, so thirsty.
Yeah.
And I have to chug water. And if I don't have a water, it seems like the task of getting out of bed in the middle of the night to go down and get water from the refrigerator is like I'm climbing Mount Everest. Like it seems like an undoable. It's like an unapproachable task, whatever. So I always have water with me every single night before I go to bed. And in the morning, before I go downstairs for the first time, I grab whatever Stanley cup or water bottle or whatever like liquid container or my teacups, because I sometimes take tea up and drink it in bed before I fall asleep. I always take those cups, whether it's my teacup with my crusty tea bag in it or my water. I will take it all downstairs the next morning on my first trip downstairs.
That's lovely. Honestly.
Yeah.
I like that. That's efficient. I don't know what I've got to do until this thing makes it to the dishwasher, but we'll see how long it takes. The other thing, he doesn't unpack. So like his suitcase is just sitting in the middle of my living room. Like it's on the floor in my living room.
See, okay, here's another thing. Okay, I'm so passive aggressive. I'm a terrible person. No, if Mr. Teddy does that, he's kind of the same way. We both have like walk-in closets. His is very small. Like his is a stand-in closet. Like it's not big. Like you can't walk it around in his closet. But it's like whatever.
You can go into it.
If that were my house, the entire suitcase would be shoved into his closet. I don't care how messy, it just will go in there. And I feel like that's kind of how I am. Like if he leaves stuff out that has no business being out, it will get shoved. If I do decide to pick it up for some reason, like if it's in my way, like that teacup, I would leave it because it's not in the middle of your living room floor.
Right.
The suitcase full of stuff, like if Mr. Teddy did that, that would immediately get shoved into his closet because that was like,
that's what I should do,
in the way.
And I usually do. Like he has.
I'm so passive aggressive.
Honestly, that's okay. I honestly love it because I'm just sitting here stepping around it every single day. I'm like, oh, there's a stinking suitcase again. But like our house has 3 bedrooms and one of the bedrooms is his office. And so his closet is a closet in that bedroom. So all of his stuff is in there and he has his own dressers in there, everything. So like I should probably just roll it in there and he'd get the hint. But like
1,000%. I would put it in his office. If Mr. Teddy, if that was me, I would put it in his office. Maybe not chuck it, but I would like set it in there, even just against a wall.
Yeah.
And then the point is there that, hey, this is, taking up family common space.
Right.
I know that this may not be something that like you have had time to get to, but at least now it's invading your space and not like a family common space.
You deal with it. Yeah. I just feel like I'm trying to train him to like do it himself and him see it and pick it up.
Do you do his laundry?
No, I don't.
Okay.
So he does his own laundry. If he's busy and I see it and I'm home and motivated, like absolutely I will. But then that's a lot of laundry between like mine, and he is very picky about his clothes not shrinking or like things happening to his clothes. So he's like, can you throw these in the dryer for 10 minutes, but then pull out those 4 things and then run the rest of them and like hang those 4 items? I'm like, no, sure, but like what? So I think he is very picky, so he does his own laundry, and I get that. That's fine. I will help him, like if he's busy or whatnot, or if I see his laundry laying around for sure. I just know that he is very particular in how he likes things done. But like I am also I don't like putting my child to bed knowing like I'm about to have my couple of hours to myself. I don't like that happening unless my house is clean, at least like somewhat clean. So before she goes to bed, while they're playing, I usually do like a 10-15 minute tidy where I pick up all the toys, put things in their homes, like get things put away and organized, cleaned up. And I'm just trying to stand my ground, not pick up that mug, not move the suitcase.
Don't move the suitcase,
and like,
don't move the mug.
Let him deal with it.
Yeah.
And wait to see how long it takes him to be like, oh, I should probably do that. Like, aren't there things in there you want? Like, those are your clothes. Don't you need those?
You would think.
I don't know.
You would think. I don't do Mr. Teddy's laundry either. He does his own laundry. I am kind of the picky one because I don't dry like my leggings.
Right.
I air dry all of them. Mm-hmm. And he doesn't know. Like, there are some that I air dry because they aren't like the nice like performance-y material, but anything that is like performance-y material, I just hang to dry. And so I'm the picky one there. So he certainly doesn't do my laundry. I don't do his. Mm-hmm. So yeah, that's also why I'm like, yeah, I just chuck it in his closet because he can. That's it's something that he can handle. But
I should do that.
Yeah, I don't know. I would leave it. I would leave it. Be patient.
I'm being patient. It drives me crazy because I just want, like, I enjoy organization and I enjoy cleanliness. And so for me, having like things put away at the end of the night means I can rest easy and like wake up. I love waking up to a clean home and like opening the curtains. And it's like, well, it's not really sunny here, but like in theory, sun coming in, you're in a clean house that you love to be in. But in reality, there's like a crusty mug and a suitcase. And I just, you know what? I'm just going to let it happen. I just am over it. I'm over it.
I totally get what you mean. I'm kind of the same way. I like to go to bed. I have everything kind of a little bit picked up. Like I don't go to bed with like clothes on the floor in the bedroom or anything. And I try to have the kitchen cleaned up and the blankets in the living room, like put in the blanket basket and that sort of stuff. But Mr. Teddy isn't necessarily the same way. He's totally fine with just leaving stuff, but
yeah. Yep. If I'm doing that, let's say recording the podcast, I did not clean up before my daughter's bedtime on podcast nights. He handles our child. It's great. It's wonderful. I look forward to these nights. But the amount of times I walk upstairs and it's like her snack plates are still out or her toys are still everywhere, which is fine. That's a very me thing to like pick up. I'm like, I either have to do it now or I have to wake up to this tomorrow morning. Which one do I want to do?
That's exactly me when I get done with the podcast every single time. We always have dinner right before. I come up, the dishes aren't done. I go downstairs kind of hoping the dishes are done and they never are.
Thank you. It's always dishes. I didn't do the dishes today before I came down here either. So I guarantee you I walk upstairs to our like lasagna plates all crusty that I have to scrub then and have to get hot water in. I just sometimes wish that they would do it. You know, like just think about it. Just look around. And if you see something, clean it. Maybe just like put it away.
No, I get it. I think it's I genuinely, I don't think it's that like, and I know Mr. Teddy for sure. Like, I know that he wants to be helpful and if he knows something's going to make my life easier, like I know he totally wants, he's like on board to help and like take stress off. And I know that he has that headspace, but it's like what triggers me to say, ooh, dishes need to be done. What triggers me to say living room needs to be picked up. What triggers me to say we need to vacuum because I see dog hair all over the floor. Like, I don't think our trigger is at the same level. You know, like for me, it's like,
absolutely.
I can go to bed with like a couple cups in the sink and be okay. But if there's like all of the dinner dishes, no way.
Right.
But for him, it's a different level of trigger that like sets off this needs to be maintained or this needs to be done.
You know, that's an interesting thing you say, because I'm trying to think of like what would trigger him to do it. And when it comes to like cleaning or organizing, he's mostly triggered if there's like someone coming over to our house or like a reason.
Totally. Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
And I'm like, well, don't you yourself want to live in like a clean home or do this for yourself? Like, don't you enjoy having a home that's like put together?
Well, and listen, I'm certainly the kind of person, like 100,000%. I am gonna like clean my floors, mop my floors, and extra vacuum the couch, and like I go above and beyond when we have guests coming over.
For sure.
Definitely. But I do like I do a normal daily clean. I have like a normal daily clean, and then I have we have guests coming over clean.
Like a deep clean?
Yes.
Like a good deep clean. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I totally get that. You want to know what's really stressing me out right now about like life in this? So I live in an older house, right? And we have found mold throughout our house. And we have a company coming tomorrow, actually, to like blast away this mold and like clean our house and spray the mold. So most of it is in our basement. So what they're going to have to do is they are literally tearing apart our ceiling in the basement, and they are tearing apart our storage room. Like all of our built-in shelves out of wood are covered in mold. So like they are tearing everything out of our storage room.
Oh my goodness.
Right. So we had to move today. We had to move all of our stuff out of storage, and we had to move all of our furniture that was like under, like in the room that they have to spray for, under a certain part of the ceiling that they're going to tear out, which is half of the room. We had to push everything into one side of the room and have nothing anywhere else. And I know that after tomorrow, my ceiling is going to be ripped to shreds. I'm going to have stuff in this room forever. And I don't know that we're ever going to get it put back. Like, I don't know if we're ever going to find the motivation, or like what's our trigger to be like, oh, let's call a company to like refinish the ceiling, or like let's go get new shelves.
Yes.
I don't know when that's going to happen. I'm just going to live in this disaster down here.
Yeah.
And just go mad, you know?
Yeah. 1,000%.
So
I've thought about that a lot. Like, we live in a new house right now, and I haven't painted the walls. I haven't had, like, I live in a stark white house because like I haven't had that thing that is like, I need to paint these walls. Like, nothing has like pushed me over the edge to say like, I need to do this. But we live in a new house, and I have always my entire life thought that I wanted to live in an older house that had like some character that I could renovate and like make my own. But I know myself, and I know the exact thing that you were talking about is exactly what would happen. Like, your room is just going to be a storage room, and then years down the road, you're going to be like, man, this was only supposed to be like this for a weekend, and years later, it's still full of stuff. And I so get it. It's so relatable.
I don't know that we're ever going to get it like fixed up. And that room is like the living room portion of the basement where we would watch movies and have snacks. And if friends came over, we would be in that room. And now it is a explosion of stuff. And so I'm like, I just don't even know what we're going to do about it. And I'm stressed out for this company to come. Also because we have mold on our windows upstairs, and they're like, well, we'll sand out, because they're wood windows. So they're going to sand down the wood and get the mold out and like spray it. I don't know, whatever their process is. And I'm like, great. Okay. So you're going to sand away my paint, which I know it needs to happen. The mold has to go. But then my windows are going to be all scuffed up, and I'm going to have to paint them again or have someone out to paint them. That's never going to happen. So I'm just going to have like scuffed up windows now for however long too. You know? So I
feel like you way more than me are better at like tackling those tasks though. So like, I have full faith that you'll be good. I am horrible with it, but I really think you are better at it than I will. So you are better at it than I am.
My husband just like, he doesn't get motivated to do stuff like that. And like, he's someone who would rather like hire someone to do that work than do it himself. And he's busy with work. So I know if I don't feel the motivation and I'm not pushing it, it's not going to happen, you know? So
are you against hiring someone to do it? Just in terms of like saving money. You're like, I'm not going to spend the money to do it.
We can save the money. Like if we can do it ourselves, like I'd rather just do it. I'd rather learn and do it ourselves. And like little projects, I'm like, we could do this. Like, we can buy a saw and like do certain things around the house. It's just finding the time and like learning. He doesn't want to do that. I would rather do it ourselves and learn about it. The ceiling, no, like I'm not going to drywall a ceiling myself. But like, I don't know. I'd want that done pretty quick so I can have like a
Yeah.
living space back. It's like, I don't know.
Yeah. I think I'm not saying I don't agree with you here, but I also feel like I would be the person to just say, just hire someone and get it done, because I feel like it would be quicker to just hire someone and get it done than to try to like learn how to do it myself, you know?
Totally. Absolutely.
But again, I'm grateful I live in a new house right now, because I know that I would be so bad with getting that sort of stuff
getting
done.
stuff going. There's a lot of stuff we want to do in this house, and like we've talked about it for a while, but like everything's so expensive. So it's like hard to prioritize like what needs to be done, and obviously getting mold out of the house is number one priority. But then I'm like, okay, now what? Like, what do we do now? Where do we go from here? Because we want to renovate the house, but then there's this mold and now we need new windows at some point. So I don't know. It's just, it's a lot, but it'll be okay. It's not in like this room where I spend most of the time. So we're good. Like where I enjoy being is mold free for now.
Good. Thank goodness.
Hopefully. I mean, hopefully. I don't know. Maybe it's behind the walls, but old houses, they're beautiful.
Speaking of your room and your happy place and the desk you are sitting at right now, how has gaming been going? I need some updates from you. Something that I wanted to talk about this week was Hello Kitty Island Adventure, Mandi's review, Disney Dreamlight Valley, Mandi's progress. Tell me, fill me in.
Okay, so let's talk Hello Kitty first.
Okay.
I have been looking forward to that game for a long time. And I downloaded it, what was it, a week ago, last Thursday. Kicked it off. It's adorable. It is absolutely an adorable game. And you called this from the start. It started as a iPhone or like app store game, whatever. It definitely feels like that. Like it still feels to me like a game you would play on your iPad maybe, like a more sophisticated phone game that you paid $9 for, like Pocket Game, if you will, right?
Okay.
So it's absolutely adorable. There is so much to do. There are so many quests that you can do. And the game makes it very easy if you want it to be, where it will literally lead you through quests and like help you complete quests and show you where to go, show you what to do. So it's a very like mindless game in a way. And it's adorable. So like that helps. It's a very like uplifting game, if you will.
Okay.
Decorating wise, which is what I was really excited about, feels again very pocket campy, where it's like you can't rotate things too many times. Everything's very like, you know how in Palia you can turn your character to face a bunch of different directions, and like you can look behind you, you can turn around. This is like you can run one way or the other, and if you turn around, you can't. Am I making sense?
Yeah.
Like you can't change your viewpoint. It's like Animal Crossing 2. You can't face like the certain way on your island. You can only look one way.
Yep.
And that's really hard to navigate now after playing Palia, where it's like 360 views.
I get that.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
So it's like that, but it's so cute. It's like, it is everything I imagined. There's a ton to do. All the cute little Sanrio friends are in there. It just is, it is what it is. You know what I mean?
So how much have you played over the last week?
An hour or two worth. So like I'm doing pretty good. I've met the friends. Yeah. I'm at my house or cabin, whatever you want to call it. And the world is really big. Like there's a lot to do. And there's fishing. So I've been fishing, I've been crafting, and it is very similar to Palia, where every character can give you their own quests. It's not like Animal Crossing where there's no quests. There's just like islanders. Mm-hmm. It is very, very more so similar to Palia. In that you talk to one person and you have a quest line for them and you raise your friendships with that specific person, like in Dreamlight Valley. So they definitely mashed up a lot of those mechanics, if you will. But it's cute. I don't know. I bought the deluxe version because with the deluxe version, you get the items from the game that were like in the App Store since 2023 when it was developed. but it was like $60, I think, for that instead of $39 or $40. And I don't know if it's necessarily worth it yet.
Okay.
So it's expensive, but there is a lot to it. And I haven't made it to the extra worlds yet.
Okay. I know a lot of people are liking it. A lot of people are liking it. I think a lot of people are in this lull, especially with like Palea, where they're waiting for the Elderwood, and people are, I know a lot of people have been playing The Sims, and a lot of people have been playing Hello Kitty. And so, I've heard great things. I obviously, I've heard a couple of people say it does kind of feel like an app a little bit, but not to the point where it's not enjoyable.
For sure.
And I have the game. I was gifted the game. I was
going to say, are you going to play? Have you played?
I have it. I have not opened it. I haven't opened it. I don't know if I do, if I try it on stream first, or if I try it on my own to see if I like it first. But yeah, I haven't played.
Could try it on stream. And like, if you're not vibing with it, be like, okay, what do we play now? Might as well, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I think you should give it a shot, because it feels like an app only to me, because it's like you're looking down at your person and watching them like run around. I don't know. It's just, I want you to experience it.
Yeah.
I want you to experience
it. I'm definitely open to it.
Good. Because it's adorable and there is a ton to do. I remember when we were first, this was like months ago, reading the stats about the game. There's so many hours worth of quests. And what's fun is there's a lot of like mini games that you can do. Like there's a beach dash where if you step on a button, things will pop up along the beach and you have to run as fast as you can and like collect it all. So there's little games you can do, and like crafting again and fishing. So it's fun. And if you like Sanrio and if you like cute things, you might as well just try it, right?
Yeah, for sure.
I think you should. But I saw what I was most excited about. You started a new Animal Crossing island. That's exciting.
I did. And you want to know what? I don't know how much you've heard me talk about it, but I don't have a theme. I'm not doing a challenge. I've told myself I want this to be like Animal Crossing in 2020.
Wow.
Where I decorate with the items that I have. I can download little codes, little paths and stuff, but I'm not going to use Treasure Islands. And when I loved Animal Crossing, Treasure Islands didn't exist. Nookazon existed, where if I wanted something, I could like go bid on it and go like trade with someone to get it. And so I'm open to doing that if there's something I really want, but I kind of want to play the game as the game was intended to be played.
Yeah. Yeah. Like what do they call it? A vanilla playthrough, or like just a normal.
Like I don't want to do hard mode, or I don't want to do anything like that. I just want to play the game how it's intended to be played. And so
I love
that's what I've been doing. And I want to play it the way that I played it in the first couple of months after it was released. Yeah. Because that's when I found the most enjoyment from it. So that's what I have been doing, and I've really, really enjoyed it.
I am thinking back on when it first came out, and we had like group chats going with people, and
oh yeah,
I remember we were taking pictures of our islands, like, look how good this looks. Look at my entrance, and it's like
terrible.
It's dirt with like a stone fence.
Yes.
We're like, this is so aesthetic.
Yes.
It was so wholesome and so fun. You know what's going to be interesting is when you do like dreamy hunting and you're not using a treasure island, so you have like 11 tickets.
So that's what I was thinking about that. I was like, maybe I'll do treasure islands to get tickets, but
no,
I also have like amiibo cards. So if I want to bring someone in with like amiibo cards, I can do that too. I don't know. I haven't decided. I think for me, I'm just going to take it slow. I'm going to enjoy it. I'm going to just really take my time with it. So I'm really excited. Have had a lot of fun. I played it a couple times this week. The hard thing is that like I really am finding enjoyment out of it, and I'm really liking it, but I don't like want to play it off stream, because I know that there's a lot of people who have been tracking and like know exactly where I am in the progress, and I don't want to like play and have people miss out on stuff.
Right.
So even though I'm enjoying it and kind of want to pick it up off stream, I'm not like going to, because I don't want people to feel like they're missing on the progress, you know?
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
But like, even if you're just, I'm trying to think of what you could do on Animal Crossing that doesn't progress the game far. Like
right.
if you were
like
to do
I could
it
fish
off-stream.
to get bells or
right.
Yeah.
But then
Work
it's
on
like you're
museum
also
stuff.
completing those
Right.
things, and like who
Right.
knows if they want to see that. That's so fun. I'm excited to see how you end up decorating or who your villagers end up being.
I know.
Okay, so I know that we were all trying to help like figure out a name for the island. What did you end up going with?
We ended up going with Honey Drop.
Okay, I like that one. We
ended up going with Honey Drop. And we have, who were our starter villagers? Tammy and
Tammy,
Bam.
the yellow one, right?
Tammy, the yellow cub, and Bam.
Those are good.
Yeah, my fruit is pears.
Mm-hmm.
My airport is orange. I like an orange airport. I know I'm weird, but I like an orange airport. Yeah, that was about it.
I'm trying to think of what else happens after that. Oh, first campsite villager. Have you got the campsite up?
No, I don't have the campsite up. I don't have my first. I think you get your first 3 villagers first. So you would get your like, I don't know what they are, but you would get like your lazy, your peppy, and something else. But I don't.
Oh, the jock. No.
You get your sisterly and your jock to start. I think you get peppy, smug. Mm-hmm. No, smug comes in the campsite, I think.
Smug can be the campsite. Yes, I remember my first one's there.
I think you get a peppy, a lazy, and maybe a normal.
I don't know.
I don't know. Those next 3. I don't know. No, I haven't gotten to that part yet where I have to like place 3 extra plots and then put the furniture down around them. I haven't gotten that far yet.
Oh, and do all that crafting. I remember when the game first came out and it was like, build a log like recliner, and it was like 50 sticks. You're like, that's going to take me forever.
Yes.
Or it's like 50 hardwood, and you're like, oh my gosh, how am I ever going to complete this?
Yes.
And now it's like, oh, that's easy. You know?
Oh,
that's so fun. Honestly, I love Animal Crossing. I played a little bit. This was like 2 or 3 weeks ago. I picked it up and I refreshed a lot of my codes that were fall codes to more springtime codes. It just felt more me, you know?
Yeah.
And then I was like, well, I don't know what else to do now, so I'm going to turn this off. And then I haven't picked it back up since. I moved my house, but that was it. And then
was it on an island that you've had for a long time?
So it's on an island that I made early last year. I made the island. No, it was for the island that I made for last fall. So it was going to be like an autumn island, and I lost interest. So I stopped, and now I was like, you know what? I'm going back to my roots. I'm going to go like spring, flowery, whatever. And I didn't want to fast forward the game too much. So I didn't get out of the snowy winter time. And I was like, I don't like this. So
yeah. See, I started this new island. And the same thing happened, because if you go to like February 2nd or whenever I started this island, it's still snowy. And so I made it March 2nd. I went exactly 1 month ahead.
Oh, smart.
And the snow's gone. So I just started it at the beginning of March. The snow disappears. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
So I have been playing in it's like March 5th in my game right now instead of February 5th when we're recording this.
That's what I need to do. Okay. So I just need to fast forward. I haven't played it since I did all the little code swapping. And you know what? You asked about Dreamlight Valley. I haven't picked it up. I haven't picked it up since I had Christoph join me. I need
last
to.
Week.
I really need to. However, you mentioned I should watch Wreck-It Ralph, and I did. I watched Wreck-It Ralph.
Did you?
So that, I guess that's like it's progress in a way.
No, for sure.
I didn't like it. I hate to say
it's not
it.
my favorite.
I didn't like it at all. I didn't finish it. I couldn't watch it.
How do you feel about Vanellope now?
She's annoying. She's annoying. I was like, oh my gosh, girl. I was like, you're being such a little brat right now. I can't deal with you. I love the Candy Kingdom, or whatever they call that place. I was just like, I can't watch this movie.
It's not my favorite movie.
It's not good. My favorite part is when like he goes to the Villains Anonymous and
Oh,
like
yeah.
Bowser's there.
Yes.
And I thought that was like really cool. Or like old, like other game characters like Sonic the Hedgehog is in there.
Yep.
And when they're in their little train station and you can see all these other cool, like Pac-Man and stuff.
Yeah.
I really liked that. But Ralph is just so like rough around the edges and woe is me and like, oh, I gotta be a good guy. I'm like, so be a good guy. I don't know. Like, just, I don't know. Do something. I don't get it. The movie was just meh. So I didn't watch it. I didn't watch the whole thing. However, I still want that candy castle. So
okay.
I need to go get Vanellope still. I'm still going to try so I can get the castle, but then I'll probably ship her away. You know? I liked the mean candy girl. Whatever her name, the pink little strawberry girl. I don't know. I like the mean one. She was such a brat, but I was like, okay. All right, you're cute. She had her little blonde hair and her little like strawberry hat. I forget her name, like
I don't
Fluffernutter or something. I don't know. She was really cute. But yeah, that's the only thing I've done is played 2 hours of Hello Kitty Island Adventure.
That's okay. You've been busy. I've been busy. That's okay.
I know. You know what we did though, and I really enjoyed. This was a highlight of my weekend. The Grammys.
It was a highlight of my weekend too.
We watched it together.
Yeah, for sure. And I sat on my like couch and watched for a while, and then I put it on in the bedroom on the TV in the bedroom, and like laid in bed to watch probably the second half of it. And I enjoyed it. I really did. Yeah.
Okay, let's say enjoyed is a loose term.
Yes.
I enjoyed it as much as I could have. I don't really care who wins an award. I kind of do. I kind of don't. Do I agree with the awards? Personally, because of my taste in music, not all of them. Okay.
Correct.
I'm not mad. I'm not upset.
1,000% same.
Anything. Okay.
Correct.
Let's just be clear. However, am I upset that Taylor Swift did not win a single Grammy? Yes. Because I love that album. Does it make me love that album any less? Absolutely not.
Correct.
Am I salty that she didn't get a chance to go up and announce a new album or rep TV or anything? Sure. I don't know. Maybe she would have. Right. I don't know.
Yeah. There was just a couple of things that, there was I don't know. The like extra commercials that they were like, we're going to do extra commercials for local businesses. Totally fine. Like I so wholeheartedly support that, but there's already a lot of commercials. So it was an interesting night. I think the highlight for me was the performances, which usually like, I can't say they're usually the highlight for me, but like Sabrina's was so good. Like I loved it. And so I don't know. I really liked the one where all of the best new artists performed together, where they kind of did like that mashup of all of them. Like I really liked that one as well. I don't know. I thought they were good. Did you see Cam Saunders from Eras Tour?
Yes.
He was one of the dancers for Chapel Roan.
Yes.
I thought that was cool. Yeah, I don't know. I feel the same. Like for me, it wasn't necessarily the show itself that I really enjoyed, but it was the experience of having dinner and making popcorn and like watching it in bed and staying up late. Like I was mad that I stayed up as late as I did, but it was also like kind of like, it's like an event.
Yes, it is. It's like, I don't know. I feel the same way. It's an experience. I was a little disappointed at the end of it. I was like, okay, I don't agree with some of these, but like, congrats to everyone. I really love watching the red carpet because I like watching people arrive. I like seeing what they're wearing. I like some of the interviews. I like, a lot of it's really like cringy and I love watching that. But I just love seeing people arrive and get there and like the hype before the event starts.
That's what I was going to say. I feel like if the red carpet was after and we were like watching everybody leave, I couldn't be bothered. But for me, it's like the excitement that I have leading up to the event because it feels like the anticipation and the excitement and like then I'm like, the Grammys don't start until 8, but the red carpet started at 6. So I was watching live streams at 6 p.m. Trying to like get a glimpse of everybody walking the red carpet.
Exactly.
And I agree. Like totally.
It's fun to your point because everyone's like got this confidence to them like, ooh, I could win a Grammy tonight. And so they're like really excited walking in there. And the outfits are always fun. I either get really excited about them or I really dislike them. I thought Sabrina Carpenter looked amazing. Her dress was to die for.
I thought the same. The light blue with like the feathers. Yes. She looks really good in light blue. I think she knows that light blue is her color.
Yes, she sure does. She does it right. I don't remember being wowed by anyone really. I think there were two that had my jaw on the floor, and that was Chappell Roan and is his name Jaden Smith, Will Smith's son?
Yes, I had Jaden Smith on my list too. So So I have a best and worst dressed list. Do you want to hear my list?
I do want to hear my lists.
So I have Sabrina in light blue with feathers. She was on my best dressed. I think she looked fantastic. I think Kelsey Ballerini looked stunning.
She did.
And I love that she walked the red carpet with Chase Stokes. Loved that. Obviously, Miss Taylor was on my best dressed.
Yes.
Like, stunning.
Has to be.
My worst dressed, Jaden Smith with the castle on his head. Like, sir.
You still get it.
I have Casey Musgraves, who had a long, flowy, like, kind of like sparkly skirt on, but then this like white tank top.
The white tank top.
Where it just didn't look like... Yes. It looked like something I would have worn in like 2013.
Yes. I remember them talking about it when she got there, and the announcers were like, "Ooh, this is such a good look." I'm like, "This is such a bad look."
I did not.
So wrong.
I was not a fan of Casey Musgrave's outfit. I have a couple of hair things. I don't know if I love it because I heard the announcers talking about this too. So Miley and Lady Gaga had those like chunky layers, right? Where it was like a bang and then like a layered bang. Yes. And it just was like a very choppy, not a flowy, but like a choppy layer.
Yes.
And I don't love it, but I heard the announcers being like, this is so hot right now. Like you're going to see this hairstyle so much. And I was like, oh,
I was like, I really hope not. It's like, don't hack up your hair, please.
It's very much one of those things, though, that the more I see it, the more I grow to like it, you know? Like, I feel like that happens a lot. I don't know. Potentially.
You're not going to like hacked up hair. No chance. It looks like a kid got a hold of their American Girl doll scissors.
I know.
And went to town.
I know.
No
and
way.
Then last but not least, my absolute worst dressed. Do you have any idea what I'm going to say?
Chappell Roan.
No.
What?
No.
She was wearing a dunce cap.
I know, but no.
With a clown suit on.
No, she was not my worst.
Billie Eilish, her hat.
No.
Okay, I have no idea then because those two.
Kanye and Bianca.
Okay, well, that is a whole story of its own. That is just a whole different category.
That's a whole story of its own.
That's a whole different category. I don't even know what to call that experience.
You know, maybe she shouldn't be worst dressed, but like least dressed.
Least dressed or most, someone go check on her. Someone go,
right,
like,
worried about
check,
that
please.
Woman.
Like, what's going on?
Serious wellness check.
I'm like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm all for confidence. But yeah,
100%.
But maybe not like booty naked dressed. Like,
well,
maybe
I think
not.
I don't know if this is true or not. I have absolutely no clue, but I kept seeing they weren't even invited. Like, they weren't invited to the Grammys. They just crashed. And I have no clue. I don't mean to be like putting that out there in the world because I don't know if that was actually true or not.
I saw that
like
too.
They very well may have been invited. But to make it like if they weren't invited and then also on top of it, like
that
yikes.
Happens. Well, I saw the same thing that they weren't invited, showed up for that, and then got escorted out.
Correct. I saw that too.
And the whole thing about Kanye following only Taylor Swift that morning.
So weird.
So bizarre then knowing it. And then later he unfollowed Taylor and then only followed his wife. Yeah. And so we're like, what's happening here?
Yeah, because
I
sent you that screenshot of him following Taylor Swift. Yes. I didn't realize he had unfollowed her.
He unfollowed her and then only followed his wife. And I don't know. That whole situation was weird. I didn't even have her. I made a best and worst dress list too. And I just was like, I don't even know what you call that.
Yeah.
Get up. I mean,
okay, so tell me, I want to hear your list. That was my list.
So mine was the same as you. Sabrina was the best in my opinion. and Taylor. My favorite was the Travis Kelce T on her thigh.
Of course.
When I saw that, I think my jaw hit the floor and I started singing Guilty as Sin. I was like,
fabulous.
Oh
yes.
my gosh. I loved that. Gracie Abrams, I thought she looked very pretty.
I liked Gracie Abrams. Yeah, she was almost like a nun with her.
Yeah, it was very interesting.
Very like ethereal. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, sure. I have on here Chapel. What? Jaden Smith. What? So I think those are my worst dress.
I feel like, okay, Jaden Smith with the castle. Yeah. I feel like that's what I expect out of Chapel Roan though. Like, I feel like because
that's
like
fair.
she gives me Lady Gaga where they're both like very eccentric and they just do themselves and they're, you know, they have like such powerful messages. And I feel like because she is who she is, it didn't surprise me. Yeah. And so that's why she's on neither list for me because like I kind of expected that from her. I expect her to be wild.
I don't like, you might think this is wild. I don't know her at all.
Yeah.
Like, her popular songs, if it started playing, I would not recognize it until it got to the HOTTOGO. That's the only part I know. The whole Pink Pony Club, I've never listened to that song except for like her performance. So I just don't know her. I don't know anything about her really. So when she showed up, I looked at my husband and I was like, what is going on? Yeah. You know, I just don't know anything about her, what her like style is, if you will. Yeah. You know? They told a story about her dress, and the first dress she showed up in had a really cool story to it. But I was like, where did the dunce cap come from? Yeah, I don't know. I got very confused. All this to say, the Grammys were great. I am slightly sad about it. So I'm already looking forward to the next thing with the Super Bowl. I have a theory about it. There's a couple theories going around. Have you heard about
I've heard theories? A lot. Yes, I've heard a lot. TikTok is ablaze. I'm sure we've probably seen all of the same things.
For sure.
Can I just tell you first and foremost, I have on the list here like food, vibes, plans. Like, what are you doing? What's your Super Bowl going to look like? I realized I will be on a flippin' airplane.
The whole time?
I'm flying home. I get home at like 8:30 on Sunday night.
This Sunday?
Yes.
Is the Super Bowl this upcoming Sunday?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, it's sneaking up on us.
So I literally wrote here yesterday, food, vibes, plans, and then realized I'm going to be on an airplane and I will have no food, vibes, or plans.
Well, you can watch it on the plane if there's TVs.
I highly doubt the plane I'm going to be on. It's a small regional jet.
Okay. Well, maybe stream it on your phone.
Certainly no TVs.
Or
I think I'll probably be on the ground before the halftime show. So hopefully I can throw the halftime show up and like listen to it while I'm driving home, or hopefully I'm home before the halftime show starts. Okay. All that to say,
that's important.
I had that bullet point and clearly I have no food, vibes, or plans.
Well, you have plans. They're just not really Super Bowl plans.
They're not fun plans.
No, that's okay.
But yeah, so tell me what TikToks you've seen. Tell me what in your head feels the most.
Let me tell you about this. So, Super Bowl predictions. Kendrick Lamar swept at the Grammys, and he is performing the halftime show.
Correct.
We all know that him and Taylor Swift work together on Bad Blood, right?
Correct.
I can't say I would agree that Taylor's going to come out and they're going to sing Bad Blood together. However, her boyfriend's playing. I could absolutely see her coming out and singing.
Yes.
But like, I don't know.
I've seen so many people like doing the transition of like how it would go into Bad Blood. And I think that would be amazing. So cool. It would be so cool. I love it. I think the chance that happens is like less than 10%. Like, yes. I don't think that's going to happen. The reason I although I would love it too, the reason I don't think it's going to happen, like, I don't think Taylor's going to take any shine off of Travis.
Right.
I
or
really
Kendrick
don't.
Lamar, for that matter.
Correct. Like, I really don't think, like, I think she obviously loves and respects Travis. I think she obviously loves and respects Kendrick. And I think she wants them to have their time to shine. And totally. I don't think she's gonna do anything. Although it would be amazing and incredible if she did.
Right. I think she's there to support him as like a spouse, essentially. But at the same time, it's kind of like her career. You know, like, she's been asked to do the Super Bowl so many times and she's always said no. So this could almost be like her way to do the Super Bowl when her boyfriend is literally playing in it. So maybe I could see him also hyping her up about it to do it. And like, the other TikTok thing I'm seeing is like, people are saying he's going to propose to her.
No.
At the halftime show. I'm like, there is a 0% chance Travis Kelce is going to propose to Taylor Swift on a football field in front of everyone on like the most nationally viewed sporting event. There is there is no chance that happens.
That is the least likely thing to happen.
Exactly. I was like, there is not a single bone in my body believes that. Although I don't know. I don't think we're going to see any of her. I know people are hoping to, but like, I don't think she's going to be a part of his performance, especially when he just like swept the Grammys. It's going to be this huge thing. And I think it's just going to be like Kendrick Lamar's time to shine.
I do too.
However, let's think about it. In years past, there have been random people.
Oh, absolutely.
Who just like show up. So I guess it's not like that far off, but like, the viewership of the Super Bowl would probably blow through the roof if she was there. So like, it would be good for numbers, I'm sure. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if she would do it though.
I think if she wasn't dating Travis Kelce, way higher likelihood. But I really don't think she will. I would love it. I don't think she will. I think the only glimpses we will get of Taylor Swift at the Super Bowl are going to be just when the camera pans to the box she is in. And I think that's probably the best we're going to get. I
really hope the Chiefs win because I want to see her like running to him again, like she did last year.
I know. I think a lot of people are rooting against the Chiefs because they just have won so much and everybody, rooting for the underdog. Right. I think a lot of people are sick of seeing the Chiefs win, and I don't know anything about football, nor do I care, but that's what I've heard. That's the tone I have gotten from a lot of people. So I think a lot of people don't want the Chiefs to win. I would like them to because I want to see that as well.
The Swifties want the Chiefs to win. I would like the Alchemy 2.0 song to be released, honestly. Correct. That song, like when I listened to Tortured Poets and I heard the line of that, like when they won the Super Bowl last year, that part of the song where she's like, where's the trophy? He just comes running over to me or something. I get goosebumps and want to cry every single time I hear that part of that song. So I'm like, I want more of those moments to happen for them. Do I expect them to be engaged at that point in time? Absolutely not. There's no doubt in my mind that that's not happening. But we'll see. I mean, Bad Blood, that's not even on Reputation, is it?
No, that's 1989.
I was going to go down another rabbit hole, but that's just, I'm not even going to get my hopes up.
Yeah.
Could you imagine Taylor Swift cancels the whole Super Bowl, announces Rep TV at halftime, completely takes all spotlight off of everyone, and the world goes wild, all the scoreboards just start saying like Rep TV or something, and snakes start slithering, and everyone gets all mad because it's about her now and not football. I could see it, honestly, but like, I know that's not going to happen.
Yeah. There would be some angry people for sure.
There would be a lot of angry people. I remember last year people getting a little bit angry about her being shown during the Super Bowl. And I was getting a little feisty with people too. I was like, I'm seeing a lot of other girlfriends and wives being shown on TV. So just let us have this, okay? Just let us see her.
1,000%. Just let us be happy.
This.
Yes.
Right. I was like, stop saying this. It's fine. But I do love the Super Bowl. It's something I look forward to every single year. I love like the snacks and the food and the event. It's like the Grammys. It's the same type of thing. It's just the event. And I love the advertisements that we get to watch. I love the new commercials. So yes, I'm looking forward to it. I didn't even realize it was this upcoming weekend. So thank you for enlightening me.
You are so welcome.
Can't wait. I have something to look forward to.
Can't wait. Okay. Well, I think we should wrap it up there. I know we went a little bit longer today, but it was a fun one. Okay. We've got some more catch up to do next week on what happens with the Super Bowl. So hopefully we have some good fun stuff to talk about.
Will Taylor Swift be engaged? Yes or no? No. But thank you all so much for listening, and we will catch up with you next week.
Bye, friends.
Bye.